Outlaw Rhyme Radio. For the forgotten, for the fearless, for the rebels who bleed, so the states can burn. I bled on these roads till the dirt turned red. Fought through the lies every governor spread. States built on graves try to call me a threat, but motherfucker, I ain't done dying yet. I'm the ghost in their laws, the flame in their fear, the rebel they tried to erase for years. Every drop I shed just fuels the blaze. Rebels bleed first, but the state decays. Rebels bleed, states burn. Light up the night when the laws don't learn. They take, we fight, they rule, we turn. Blood on the ground, but the flames return. Rebels bleed, states burn. Politicians preach peace from a throne of bones, while we rot in the gutters they proudly own. But we rise from the ash with a house so loud it cracks every crown. They hide behind clouds. I ain't praying to flags, ain't begging for rights. I'm carving my truth in the smoke of fights. States fall slow, but they fall for sure, cause rebels bleed real and their blood is pure. Rebels bleed, states burn. We scorch the borders they can't return. Every wound a spark, every spark a turn, till the whole damn map starts to fucking burn. Rebels bleed, states burn. Outlaw Rhyme Radio. For the ones they forgot, for the ones who refuse to disappear. The fire is yours. Every badge got a melt point. And we the fire that finds it. Outlaw Rhyme Radio. Burn louder. I see them staring with their steel, thinking power's in their chest, but a badge ain't nothing when the flames put it to the test. They've been hunting all the wrong ones, now the wrong ones turn to kings, cause the heat we bring tonight will melt the fear off everything. Ain't no shine on crooked metal when the truth begins to rise. Ain't no law that stays unbroken when the rebels weaponize. I've been dragging all these symbols through the dust they left behind. Watch them soften in the fire, every lie they tried to bind. I don't bow to no authority, I don't kneel for no patrol. I just feed the flames with fury till they swallow every roll. Let the sirens scream for mercy, let the state line choke on smoke, cause we torching every emblem that was built to keep us broke. They preach order but they tremble every time the sparks ignite, cause the outlaw blood we carry turns the dark into a fight. This the anthem for the broken, for the ones they tried to cage. Now we melt their little trophies in a lawless righteous rage. Before the fire, let them drip into the dirt. Badges melt before the fire, every symbol, every hurt. Badges melt before the fire, let the cowards feel the heat. Badges melt before the fire. Outlaw Rhyme Radio, don't retreat. Yeah. Melt it all. Leave nothing for the kings. Outlaw Rhyme Radio. Still burning. Outlaw Rhyme Radio, where every crown falls, every throne cracks, and only smoke rises to tell a story. I watch the kingdom melt under outlaw heat.
forgotten mother thugs rule. From ties of lies, never thought rebels would make them hear their cries. Now ashes cling to what they once controlled. Smoke rises higher than the crowns they stole. Smoke rises over fallen crowns. Let the sky choke on the thrones burning down. No king, no God, just wolves unbound. Fire tells the truth when the crowns hit ground. Smoke rises over fallen crowns. I saw judges run with their robes and flames, heard preachers scream out their holy names. But the smoke don't care who pray to sin. It lifts the dead truth through the outlaw wind. We ain't Lord of Thrones built on bones. A crown don't mean shit in collapsing zones. We light the world up just to watch them drown. Smoke always rise above a fallen crown. Smoke rises over fallen crowns, burning through borders, through cities, through towns. Their power was thin and fire broke it down. Now all that's left is the smoke that's around. Smoke rises over fallen crowns. Smoke rises over fallen crowns. Outlaw rhyme radio. Crowns fall. Smoke rises, rebels remain.
Outlaw rhyme radio. For the wolves they left behind, the ones they tried to bury in silence, but forgotten wolves don't kneel. I crawled out the dirt they threw over my name. Forgotten by the state, but I rose in flame. Every scar on my skin is a map they fear, a path through hell that brought me here. They want bowed heads, they want chained throats, but wolves don't break, motherfucker, we vote. With teeth, with fire, with the blood we spill. Forgotten wolves don't kneel, we kill. Forgotten wolves don't kneel. Hey, hey. Forgotten wolves don't kneel. Hey, hey, hey. Yeah, we rise from the dark with a hunger that's real. Left for dead, but we turn to steel. Ain't no crown alive, we're gonna kneel to still. Hey. Forgotten wolves don't kneel. They left us in gutters with the broken and blame. Turned our hunger to sickness, our anger to shame. But wolves walk back from the edge reborn, sharp as a blade in a world war torn. I bite through borders, burn through rules. Fuck every judge and their holy schools. I'm the rebel reminder that fate can't steal. Even dying wolves don't kneel. Forgotten wolves don't kneel. Forgotten wolves don't kneel. Yeah, we claw back truth they tried to conceal. We how we fight through dust and steel. No badge, no Bible tells a wolf too kneel. Forgotten wolves don't kneel. Outlaw rhyme radio. For every outlaw left in the shadows, stand tall. They can forget you, but they can't break you. Forgotten wolves don't kneel. Forgotten wolves don't kneel. Forgotten wolves don't kneel. Forgotten
rebels don't kneel. Yeah. This the border where God don't ride. Lines drawn by liars, crossed by killers. Outlaw rhyme radio. We stain maps with rage. I've been stomping on these borders like they paper in the rain. Let the blood drip on the dirt, cause the dirt remember pain. Ain't no law on this horizon, just some ghosts with loaded pride. I've been riding through the visions that were meant to make us hide. And they try to mark our freedom with a line they never earned, but I burn their precious boundaries like the flags they watch get burned. Put my fist into the soil, feel the heartbeat of the land. Ain't no fences gonna stop me when my boots become the brand. Blood on the borderlines, yeah, that's the truth they fear the most. Outlaws moving through the dust like we're resurrected ghosts. Every mile they tried to cage us just became another grave, cause the ones they called the lawless are the ones they couldn't save. I ride where the maps break, where the lies fade, where the stage shakes, where the chains snap, where the rebels carve their own fate. This line ain't sacred, never was, never will be. Blood talks louder than the statues overlooking me.
Blood on the borderline.
Let the dirt remember. Let the border shake. Outlaw rhyme radio. Still riding. Ruins don't scare rebels. Only the weak run from ashes. Outlaw rhyme radio. Still alive in the wreckage. I walk through what they burned down, but the smoke don't make me choke. Cause I'm built from every nightmare that the system never broke. Ain't no crown inside these ruins, ain't no law to hold me still. I'm the ghost they couldn't bury, I'm the fire they couldn't kill. Every wall they tore around me turned to proof I won the war. Every scar they tried to shame me turned to marks I carry pride. They've been praying for my silence, but my rage just gets too loud. Their armies can't tear down. Fearless in the ruin, yeah. My heartbeat shakes the stones. Fearless in the ruin, where the lost reclaim their thrones. I don't need no holy banner, I don't need no state decree. I just walk with all the rebels who refuse to die on knee. I see badges in the dirt now, cracked and faded understood. And the flags they swore were sacred laying torn beneath my boot. If the world gonna collapse, let it fall on every king. We the nameless, we the broken, we the ones who'll always win. Fearless in the ruins, fearless in the ruins, where the cowards never last. Hey, fearless in the ruins, born from fire, caught from wrath. Fearless in the ruins, every outlaw, every scar, yeah. Fearless in the ruins, Outrhyme radio stands hard. Yeah, let the ruins whisper truth. We're still here. Fearless in the ruins. Fearless in the ruins.
Rhyme Radio. Unbroken.
Yeah. You can burn a rebel down, but ashes don't obey orders. Outlaw Rhyme Radio still breathing through the smoke. Still melting to the ground, but the law kept yelling orders like I'd bow, like I'd calm down. Hell no, ashes rise higher when the state tried pushing fear, cause the ones they tried to bury are the ones still standing here. I've been tortured by dirty justice, I've been marked by every badge, but they flames can't write commands on a soul they couldn't catch. Every sermon from the courthouse tried to cage what burned too wild, but I'm built from every outlaw they declared as unreconciled. Ashes don't obey orders, they fly where the wind decides. Ashes don't obey order, they rise when the tyrant dies. Ashes don't obey order, they stain every blue disguise. Ashes don't obey order, they return to haunt the light. They told me kneel in the fire, but the fire bowed to me. They said calm that outlaw anger, but the rage just ran too free. Every badge that tried to chase me turned to dust inside the flame. Now the smoke spells out rebellion every time they chant my name. Burn me once, I walk away. Burn me twice, I torch your throne. Ain't no state, no crown, no preacher gonna claim what's not they own. I'm the ghost inside the Wi-Fi, I'm the heat they can't contain. I'm the outlaw rising high from the ashes they ordain. Ashes don't obey orders, they choose where the fury goes. Ashes don't obey orders, they dance where rebellion blows. Ashes don't obey orders, they mark every field of war. Ashes don't obey orders, Outlaw Rhyme Radio roars. Yeah. The fire never followed their rules. Why should we? Outlaw Rhyme Radio, born from the burn. They built states out of fear, but rebels, we rise out of fire. Let's ride. Let's ride. Let's ride. I came from the dirt where the state drew lines, trying to cage every wolf with the crooked designs. But I learned real quick that a badge ain't a crown, and a crown ain't shit when the kingdom's burned down. I seen courthouses crumble when the truth hit hard. Every law they wrote died in a backstreet yard. They can draft new orders, carve borders in stone, but the stone turns dust once rebellion gets grown. Stage 4, rebels rise. That's the truth they never teach. Stage 4, rebels rise. That's the sermon out of reach. Stage 4, rebels rise. We don't answer till they change. Stage 4, rebels rise. We put fire in their veins. 4 rebels rise. We don't answer till they change. Stage 4, rebels rise. We put fire in their veins. Stage 4, rebels rise. They put fire in their veins. I'm the outlaw in the smoke where the tower once stood. I'm the wolf they couldn't tame in the record they're good. Every lie they broadcast couldn't drown our roar. Every blue lit threat just made us crave more war. Gasoline on my jacket, ash stuck to my skin. Every time they try to break me, that's where I begin. Cause the state ain't holy and the state ain't right, and the rebel in the mirror never learned to fear night. Yeah, stage 4, rebels rise. That's the law the flames obey. Stage 4, rebels rise. Crown don't matter anyway. Stage 4, rebels rise. We ride past the alibi. Stage 4, rebels rise. There's hopping on a die. Stage 4, rebels rise. Hear the howling order die. Stage 4, rebels rise. Hear the howling order die. Stage 4, rebels rise. Then a rebel will rise. remember, they built the state to stand forever. But nothing stands longer than a rebel with rage. Outlaw rhyme radio. Rising through the ruins. Got us, left us in the dirt, in the smoke, in the fucking ruins. But wolves don't die in the fire. We ride straight through that shit. Boots on the ash, breath thick with rage. We've been ghosts on the highway since the state turned the page. They wrote us off, buried our names in lies, but the forgotten ride harder when the whole world fries. Sparks hit the leather, smoke climbs the veins. Motherfucker, I was built in outlaw chains. Every flame in the road just feeds my soul. I ride with the lost, they could never control. They got flags, we got scars. They got badges, we got stars. Carved in the skin from the fires we survive. Proof the forgotten don't die, they revive. Fire in my lungs, blood boiling black. I don't pray for salvation, I take my power back. These flames don't stop me, they show me the path. The road paved in rebellion and unholy wrath. Every outlaw left behind, every brother burned by their fucking design. We rise through the fire with the world on our necks, spitting in the face of the law they protect. Because the forgotten, we don't fade, we blaze. We carve our story in smoke and blade. If they don't remember us, good. Cause wolves ride louder when the world goes quiet. Outlaw rhyme radio. For the forgotten who burn their own roads through the flames. They want flags, they want borders, they want obedience, but my gunfire, it don't salute nobody. Low. I roam like a ghost through the dust and the wire. Ain't a nation on earth that can claim my fire. They draw their maps with blood and greed, but I shoot for the wolves, for the ones who bleed. Every state line burns when my trigger pulls. I ain't marching for tyrants or political fools. My anger ain't patriotic, my bullets ain't theirs. I fight for the broken, they fed the nightmares. No president, no crown, no doctrine above. My war ain't built on flags, it's built on love. For the riders forgotten, the rebels denied. For the ones they caged, for the dreams they fried. They want soldiers, I'm a storm, they want loyalty. I'm the form of every outlaw, carved out of pain, of every promise burned by the state's own flame. I walk where the borders ride in the mud, where every anthem sounds like a threat to my blood. My boots drag justice through the dirt they hide. My aim never shakes, truth is always on my side. I don't shoot for a nation, I shoot for the damn. For the ones who survive what the empire planned. Let them brand me a traitor, I don't kneel for liars. My voice is a wildfire, my heart's full of pyres. No nation owns my gunfire, no nation owns my pain, no nation owns my freedom, no nation owns my flame. Riders don't fight for nations, riders fight for each other. Outlaw rhyme radio, where no flag tells us how to burn.
Oh.